All right, Linda Kenny Bodden for the defense. We're back at the recreated death scene. Now we've got the defense team on hand. And you know what? Vinny Politan and his team got to say a little bit extra. I'm going to give you guys a chance to rebut.
Well, I'm going to do it because Vinny said, Dwane said, and I did. I said that the shell casing is on top of congealed blood. What is congealed blood? Congealed blood is blood that has dried, okay? So if she stabbed first, there would have been fresh blood. And this shell casing, like he was saying, would have had blood inside it. It would have been stuck down in the blood. You couldn't have pulled it up. Everybody testified it's on top of congealed blood. When you shoot, like you said, you shoot. Now he said shoot, the shell would come out this way. Well, this is a bathtub. Bam. That thing.
It could end up anywhere.
It could ricochet anyway, or she came back later and cleaned the crime scene. She could have kicked it then.
All right, defense got their chance to rebut. Now, juror number 2 has a question, but she says it's based on a picture over here. So, juror number 2, come with me, and why don't you show the defense team what you're talking about, what your question is.
Okay, basically my question was with the angle of his chest and shoulder here, it seems to me that he is definitely sitting in this picture. Just curious, some opinions on that.
Defense team?
I think he could have been taken sitting down while he was getting pictures taken of him. He definitely could have been sitting down in the shower, but at this stage he's still alive, so it doesn't really have a lot to do with whether or not he was shot sitting down or not. But he could have been shot sitting down.
All right, let's talk to juror number 11. Juror number 2, come here with me. Juror number 11, question.
If he got shot in the head, why didn't she just leave immediately? I mean, just human nature, you would just leave if someone's attacking you.
Defense team?
Because he wasn't incapacitated. When he was shot in the head, he was still coming after her. He kept moving. She finally had the knife was laying on the counter or somewhere nearby. She grabbed the knife and started stabbing her. She was in a fight for her life, and the bullet wound to the head didn't incapacitate him.
All right, juror number 4.
My question is, how was she able to hold the camera in one hand and shoot with the other? And
most likely, I think she grabbed one. And the first thing that you would grab is the gun. As a woman with a man, you're going to grab the gun. If you've got a gun, a camera, and a knife, you can't hold them all 3 in your hands at the same time. So she could have only had 2 things. She probably had the gun, she probably had the camera. And then later, she went and got the knife after she dropped the camera.
All right, defense team, as you stand here, right in the scene, you've got the jury right here with you. What else stands out to you to prove your theory that the shot was first?
Well, what stands out to me specifically, and I talked about it before, is the shell casing. I mean, that's the biggest thing that they've got. There's 2 things that they're pointing to as evidence, and their expert stood right here and said that he would not have been incapacitated by the shot. Vinny's expert said that, okay? And he wouldn't have been incapacitated. 2 things they have are the shell casing and the incapacitated. I explained them both, and they both don't fly.
All right, so the jury has had their chance with the defense team and the prosecution team, but the prosecution has a smoking gun.